Hello, this is Rod, Appraiser Broker, and just want to show you a few things here. When you're looking for a property, you might want to lower your requirements just a little bit. Now, I'm on the Utah horse property site, and this wonderful home is a home that I just sold that many people probably missed out on because of the year that it was built, possibly because of the number of bedrooms that it had. And again, maybe because the square footage was just a little bit under a nice big round number of 3,500 square feet. But most importantly, where this is a horse property, those that might have been looking for at least a half an acre might not have seen this because it had 0.46 acres. In other words, over 90% of the half acre required by a lot of places to have horses and animal rights. But this property, and let's just go back out on this just a little bit so that we can see the details on this. This property had only 4 bedrooms. Now, most people, that's plenty for most people. And it did have 3 bathrooms, which is plenty for most families. But notice that it had just under 3,500 square feet, and it actually had just under a half acre. Not to mention the fact that it was built in 1975. So we probably didn't get anywhere near as many people looking at this property as those that it would have fitted. Now, they would have loved the house. I mean, it was an all brick home built by a brick mason. It had a bunch of fruit trees. It had animal rights. It was located in Linden, Utah. And like I said, it had a little under 3,400 or 3,500 square feet. It had a little under a half an acre, and it was built back in 1975. But this home was really a very, very nice home. Not only was the landscaping immaculate, but inside they'd updated this, added hardwood floors. It had 4 fireplaces in the home, and this one, masonry wall with, I should say, a stone wall, built by this brick mason, and it really had just an ideal home. Had these cabinets added. This is another wood burning stove that was added in this fireplace space in the family room, which was open up to the dining area, which was open up to the kitchen. And there's the kitchen and the dining area. So it was really a very nice home that we honestly considered buying ourselves. And we'd actually had an opportunity where the owners, I helped them purchase the home years ago. They'd offered it to me for an amount that I thought was a great price. I told them what I would be able to get out of the home, what I was confident I'd be able to get out of the home, which in this case, I told them I was confident I could get $425 out of it. We got $429.9. There's a master bedroom. Even the master bedroom had a brick fireplace. And a lot of people like that. There's the master bath. Look through these photos, and there's the regular bath, the main bath that's been updated along with most of the home. This is a family room downstairs. Lots of built-in bookcases. Everything just immaculate. The owners of this home, their kids were grown. And there's another bath with a 3/4 bath. It's got a shower downstairs. Just a wonderful home. Walk-in closets, and it just couldn't be beat, I think, for the money. The garage was finished inside, had the painted floors inside the garage. And if you look at this backyard, there was room to add a pool, and that's what the buyers intended to do from what they told me, because the buyer actually built pools. And it had a masonry fence all the way around the backyard, and they really liked that. And so this home fit them perfectly. Here's a shed on the other side of this fence is the back part of the property, which is not quite probably a 1/4 acre back there, but it had a shed, had a garden area, and right now it's all grass that's mowed with a whole bunch of fruit and nut trees, and it's all fenced with animal rights. Wonderful home. So those people that passed this up because they may have had a realtor that didn't know some of the things that I go beyond what they tell me when I'm looking for a home, trying to help my clients find a home. And I'll go a little lower than what they're looking for and a little higher on a lot of different aspects of the property because I know that I just might find them a really good deal on a property that they might love. And that might be just a little less square footage than they're looking for, or it may be a little bit older than they're looking for. It might have a little bit smaller lot than they're looking for, like I said, a little less square footage, or it may only have a little bit fewer bedrooms, and yet this had another room for another, not only another bedroom in the basement, but it even had room to put in the kitchen down there. And for those that were looking for a basement entry, this home on that back part could actually have an accessory unit built in the rear. It was a great property. My sellers are happy with what I was able to get them out of it because I got them what I told them I was confident I could get, a little bit more. And I can't tell you, some people missed out. If we didn't have family that are older with health concerns, we would have considered just buying this ourselves. And we really did consider buying it, but we chose not to because of weighing everything out. We felt like it wasn't the best thing for us to do at that time. But this property is no longer going to be available. I'm going to be changing this on the MLS right away because we've got it sold now, and it just closed on Friday. But what a wonderful home! Somebody missed out, and if your real estate agent didn't ever show you this because of those concerns, well, reconsider. Is your realtor really helping you? Now, I'm Rod DeGel, appraiser broker. I've been an appraiser for 29 years and also a real estate agent and associate broker for over 27 years. I'm licensed in both Colorado and Utah. This property is in Linden, Utah. But there's things that an experienced agent might be able to help you with. All my years of appraising have really paid off for my clients. And this is a horse property, and I was determined to get a good price out of it for my clients. I wish it would have had a little more on the square footage or been a little bit newer. Really would have been great if it would have had a little bit larger lot, but I've got to list it for what it really is. And mailed out hundreds of cards to show the people in the immediate area what we had, and we were able to get a number of people that were interested in the property, get a good price out of it. But then again, I'm sure there are people out there, confident that there are people out there that were looking for a property very much like this that probably missed out because they didn't look for a little bit smaller lot just to see if there were any, or a little smaller square footage, or something with a little fewer bedrooms. Maybe they needed 5 or 6 bedrooms, and they really could have had those in this home. Anyhow, this is Rod, appraiser broker. I hope you have a good 4th of July weekend. Anybody is welcome to call me anytime with questions, any waking hour. And I do answer my phone on weekends and holidays. I do often not answer when I'm in a meeting or church or something like that, but I still call people back. So have a wonderful day, and maybe we'll talk to you sometime.